Hello, all Hoovians out there. I'm from Van Productions Live here on this lovely channel called Van Productions Live. Um, yeah, I'm just giving my reaction to the 50th anniversary, um, along with a little thoughts on the Christmas special. And then to kind of talk about the theory or the twist that um, Stephen Moffatt gave us. Well, if you haven't heard it yet, then you will hear it today. So to start off, I thought the 50th anniversary whew, um, was a excellent. Um, it was just a perfect way to celebrate 50 years of Doctor Who. I mean, the special itself did very good justice to the show, and it totally kept the story going because it actually really added like a brand new chapter. Even though, like, whenever the Doctor regenerates, that's almost like a new chapter, but I think in this case it gets a little more deeper than just each regeneration having a different chapter. Because the Doctor is one person, but he could have many different chapters, even though he's been like different forms and all that. I just the way they incorporated John Hurt as the Doctor, I thought was done very, very well. It was done perfectly. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. It was done perfectly. I mean, you have John Hurt's Doctor, which we didn't see much, but I mean, like before. And then you got Tennant in the mix, which everybody loves Tennant. I mean, or most people are too, because well, he's just one of those doctors that he really sticks with you. Then you have, of course, Matt Smith, who's the current, well, until Christmas, Doctor, and just those three together were brilliant. They were just brilliant together. And I don't know. I mean, I loved the 50th anniversary. I mean, because I think I'll be one of the first people who wants to buy the DVD when it comes out, like in a week or so. Because I loved it that much, and I actually like watched it 3 times the day it came out. Yeah, talk about obsessive a little bit. No, I will say, and if no one's seen it yet, which I'd be surprised, but if you haven't seen it yet, I might be saying a few spoilers here, so just a heads up. But in the 50th, there is one cameo that I think everybody saw and were like a little kid on Christmas, like so happy and so giddy, because we actually saw Peter Capaldi's Doctor in the 50th for a brief moment. That was exciting to see, and the fact that Gallifrey, and I seriously did not see this coming, but the fact that Gallifrey is still alive, still out there, is blows my mind, because like in Tennant's End of Time, you saw the planet disappearing, like for good, like burning, like never to return. But no, apparently it doesn't go away. It just is stuck in one place in time, in a frozen time period. But that was amazing. And then the fact that Moffatt said, "Oh, we're not going to use all the Doctors. No, we're not going to do that type of story." Well, what the heck, Moffatt? You completely lied to us. I mean, of course, that's kind of Moffatt, but he used all 13 doctors. Yeah, all 13 doctors. So, the fact that he actually went through with having all the doctors involved in the 50th, I absolutely love that. I mean, you had, let's see, like, yeah, be 13 TARDISes saving Gallifrey. I mean, if you see all those flying around, and yeah, that was just brilliant. I have to say though, Billie Piper, her role in this 50th anniversary, I feel, was I don't know. I think she could have been left out, to be honest. Because I think if they wanted to use her, they probably could have used her as more a companion coming back. But even with that, I mean, I didn't entirely like Rose as a companion. But that's just me. But I don't know. I mean, I can see her character's relevance, but at the same time, I kind of question why she was even in it. There to be an interface for John Hurt, which, okay, whatever. So yeah, now we know what the moment is after so many references to it. We finally know what it is. It's the Doctor's freezing Gallifrey. Well, that's the new moment now. The old moment was the Doctor destroyed all of Gallifrey. But, so, yeah, that's kind of my reaction to the 50th, which I totally loved, so I would not bash it whatsoever. So the Christmas special, real quickly, I liked it. Well, it hasn't been on, but like the teaser for it, it looks very promising. You have the Silence, you have the Cybermen, the Daleks, the Weeping Angels, and I'm sure there probably will be more that we just haven't seen. But the fact that it happens on Trenzalore, and the fact that Matt Smith was actually telling the truth about him regenerating on Trenzalore, it's very interesting. And this Christmas, I think it's going to be darker, and it's going to be sad. I don't like those specials when they're on Christmas and they're like sad, because you're losing a Doctor that you've grown to like over the years, and it's like, oh no. But then you see the next one and you're like, oh, okay, I can. And I already love Capaldi, even though I haven't even seen him as a Doctor. I mean, I've seen him in Torchwood and he's good in that, but just how his presence was in the 50th, I can tell he's going to be an awesome Doctor. And I can tell that him and Clara will get along just fine. Okay, yeah, so just to briefly touch on Moffat's reasoning for the regeneration process. I was completely blown away when I saw this, but I guess it makes sense. To Moffatt, he considered John Hurt's regeneration as a separate Doctor, or like Paul McGann to John Hurt. That's one regeneration. That's one Doctor, and then, in I think it's it's the Stolen Earth, when Tennant regenerates all his energy into that hand in that jar. Moffatt also considers that a regeneration. So, if you're to look at that, Matt Smith, according to Moffatt, really is the 13th Doctor. And Capaldi just happens to be the Doctor that shouldn't be possible. But yet, voila, he's here. So, when I saw that, I was like, oh, wow, I didn't even think about that. I was just blown away, but it's Moffatt, so I mean, he's full of that stuff. So, Yeah, so that's my thoughts on the 50th, the Christmas special, and then a little bit on Moffat's reasoning for regeneration and the process of that. So, what'd you guys think of it? Like, what are your reactions? I know there's plenty of reactions on YouTube and so forth, but I'd like to hear yours specifically. So, like, put it in the comment down there. Yep, down there. Comments, or you can video response. That works too. And just tell me what you guys thought. Like, what are your thoughts for the 50th? What are your thoughts for the upcoming Christmas special? And what do you think about Moffat's reasoning for regeneration? So yeah, see you guys.